Hey everybody, my name is Tanisha Davis and I just made the move to EXP. So I'm going to be talking about the revenue share model in two parts. The first part is going to go over the potential and the next part is going to go over the requirements. So with revenue share, anytime revenue is brought into the company, it is shared with those who are responsible for bringing the person who brought the income in. So if I have a commission check of $10,000, I with EXP am on an 80-20 split, which means I'm going to keep 80%, $8,000, contribute $2,000 or 20% to EXP. And I'm going to continue to do that until I cap, and that's going to be at $16,000 a year. So with this $2,000 off that commission, I now have $14,000 left to cap. So I'll continue making those contributions. So with revenue share, this is the revenue that's coming into EXP, that 20%. And it's going to be broken down to 7 different layers. So the first layer is going to be tier 1, and that's going to be whoever brought me to the company. I am on their front line, I am their tier 1, and they're going to get, and I'm going to do this in a different color, and you'll be able to see why in the next video, but they're going to get 3.5% of the income I brought in, which in this case is $350. And if I am hitting my cap, which each year I intend to, that's going to be a maximum of $2,800 is going to the person who brought me on every single year that I'm making transactions and capping. Pretty cool. So if I apply that to myself, let's say I bring 6 friends over to EXP, and each of those friends, like me, are full capping agents, which means each of them are going to be contributing $2,800 to me, which is part of that 20% that they're giving to EXP for bringing them to the company. So at the end of my year 1, let's just say, I'm gonna have $16,800. And, oops, one more zero. Let's say these 6 people were so excited that they all brought a +1, which would put it on the tier 2. So breaking this down, before we were talking about how my sponsor was getting 3.5%. The person who brought them on, so going down again, we're going till we hit 7 layers. This next person is going to get 4%. And then on your tier 3, you are at 2.5%. So on and so forth. At tier 5, this is 5%. So, and with my talking about me and my future, right? And I have 6 friends who brought on 6 friends. Each person off of this scenario, when they bring in that $10,000 commission check, they are going to be making $400. If they're hitting their cap every single year, they're going to make they're going to be worth $3,200. And so if I had 6 people, because all of my tier 1 people, my front line, brought a friend, that would be worth, what is that? $19,200. So at the end of my first year, I would bring home $16,000 in addition to what I was doing on my own revenue. And this is the accumulation of the 20% that's broken down to the 7 layers. So at this point, I'm only utilizing level 1 and level 2. So let's go ahead and fast forward over here to my second year. So my second year, let's say I personally bring on another 6. So I had 6 from the year before, 6 again. So now I have 12 people in my tier 1. And following the same pattern, if each of them bring a friend, we have 12 here, plus the 6 that we had before, we're at 18 and 18. So 12 people that are fully capping, that have a maximum potential of 2,800 is going to be 33,600. 18 people at 4%, which is $400 per transaction based off of this example, if they're fully capping, are going to be at 3,200. So times that by 18, I'm at 57,600. 57,600. And then taking that one step further, 18 people at 2.5%, that's going to be $250 a transaction. That's going to be worth $2,000 fully capped. So on this one, we're at 36,000. So adding them all together, I would be at $127,000, six-figure income based off of revenue share alone, plus what I would do as my own producing agent. So as I said before, all of this is the potential. You can see that year after year, the potential growth in steamroll. Even if I go to, let's say, year 3 and I don't bring anyone on, but 1 or 2 people do here, you can see very quickly that this is going to continue to snowball. So in the next video, you notice that I decided to put this percentage in a different color. I'm going to explain why and what you have to do to be able to unlock this. Thanks. See you in a minute.